all my life. Been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this girl. That's who I made my life. Shout out to Alone, I told that she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of Franklins and a shoulder full. Don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Fade, you can pull my foul yourself. Myself, nah. Proud I like the life I built. West side 60, I might got. Standing so tall, they think I might got stills.
All right, tonight a matchup of teams that know how to get stops, Brent. When you were playing with the Spurs, what made those defenses so special?
The word it comes down to is accountability, and that is that you understand you have a role defensively just as much, Kevin, as you do on the offensive end. It certainly doesn't hurt that on the back end you have Tim Duncan calling out plays, blocking shots.
Yes.
But accountability to your role defensively, that's where Greg Popovich gets you to play.
And the communication so vital.
That always helps, but sometimes Pop picks that just a little bit too far.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Davis. Inside. Here's McGee. He can't hit that time. Good D by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Middleton for three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Pass to Green. LeBron James on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
And the Bucks with possession. To the middle. From deep, Giannis. They get the rebound.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Here's James. And James throws it down.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this? Loves to attack the rim.
And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Middleton can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
McGee in the high post. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's good from long range. Lopez has got 7 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Giannis. And Davis pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
That's good from 17 feet away.
Yeah, just a tough matchup anytime he gets into the mid-range area. Nobody's going to bother Anthony Davis.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Davis. Misses off the right iron.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
From deep, Green. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Pass to Kuzma. Puts it up from 15. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And the D's got to be a bit more physical right there, Kevin. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And here is Los Angeles now. Kuzma, that's good.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Lopez throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
They get it back. Howard can't hit.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Rondo. Stolen by Bledsoe. And the dunk by Giannis.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
It's stolen. Fast break, Milwaukee. Count it. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Here's Rondo. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And the 3-ball is good.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by the Bucks. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee.
Down low. Howard can't hit.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? To the inside. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue. And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Pass to Korver. Shoots it. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Pass to Matthews. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. LeBron, left side. From deep, Green. McGee with it. Right side, Rondo. Pass to LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Milwaukee with the ball. Now here's Matthews. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Davis. James with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Dives for it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 32 seconds left in the first half. Hill looking around. Middleton outside. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Davis.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
One of the surest things in the NBA right now is Anthony Davis, the ball inside, and him converting 2 points.
Ilyasova. McGee with the block. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers on top. They're up by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. LeBron drives in. Can't connect from short range.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
No. We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, there could be something that goes away soon.
Back to Middleton. Over James. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Another shot. Lopez, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 4. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
When he is in attack mode like he was right there, you are in big trouble. The D has to cut off that angle to the basket if they're going to slow him down.
Middleton outside. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's tough by Chris Middleton. Squares up and extends past the defense strong. Got to give him a little bit of credit on how focused he was on that hoop.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, Chris Middleton's an interesting story. I remember when he signed his first extension and talking to, at that time, his head coach, Jason Kidd, that Chris was dealing with living up to the contract. I think after that first season went by, he settled back down. It got him into a position to earn this second contract. And now he knows where he belongs. He knows how important he is to the Milwaukee Bucks and their continued success and striving towards a championship for the city. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
And for Middleton, he was drafted in the second round by Detroit. Brent, they sent him to the G League, which he says was the turning point for him.
Well, I think he just got hungrier and realized there was a self-awareness part of this that he needed to grow and he needed to maybe adjust some of his work habits. Went from an overlooked second-round pick to an NBA All-Star, Kevin. I would call that great focus. And now he wants to be a consistent performer on a nightly basis to lead this team to championship level.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Cook. The three-pointer off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Pass to Cook. Here's Caruso. Lopez covering. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Howard, good.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And so he hits the technical free throw. That shot off. Good D by Howard. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far. Inside. Here's Connaughton. Over Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bucks have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight, 6 of 9 to be exact. The Bucks making a switch here. And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point lead. Out to Kuzma. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Bucks. To the left side wing. Pass to Lopez. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Number 1 pick overall in the draft, coming out of Kentucky, and it just feels like Anthony Davis has had one focus on his mind, and that is to become the best player he can be. Love to see his evolution.
Sinks the three-pointer. Korver's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Well, the combination of power and finesse, it just is automatic when LeBron gets down low, one of the most efficient paint players in the game.
And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 is the... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Now Bledsoe. The kick out to Ilyasova. And Lopez has it in the corner. Over Davis. And it comes off the front of the rim. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And again, it's the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Brent, the league's been trying to clean up some of the physicality that we see, some of the jawing, but there are some players that do a great job of nonetheless getting under an opponent's skin.
I don't think, Kevin, over the past couple of years, we would deem the NBA as being more physical than at any other time. Would we say that?
I think that's true.
We would never say that. But there are still irritants in the game. And the reason why those guys do that is because that's their competitive advantage. And that's the way the league is always going to operate. There are going to be guys out there who are going to use either their intellect to get inside your head or do things on a physical level that are going to cause you to think about what it is you're doing on the floor.
Exactly.
And when you find those guys, they're really interesting players to watch. You're not going to replicate.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Oh, I I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
Lakers leading by 9. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's Giannis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he gets it to go from the corner. Bradley's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Lopez up top. Back to Middleton. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Outside Bradley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. Kicks it out to Bradley. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Okay, you think you have AD rooted out, but he can use his length and use his size and get another rebound.
The kick out to Lopez. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo.
Worms, I just opened up a can of those. My mother had a flower shop, but I was Sandra's Rose. 2 girls that I like Indiana Jones. I make them walk together like I'm Amber Rose. Yeah, that I gotta up the ante. California girls, sweeter than pieces of candy. Had me all in Nipsey hood to go link up with Sammy. Type of hood with bandanas make the family. Head on a swivel, I can but I can never dribble. Life too short, I gotta get it before they blow the whistle. My uncle trying to change my energy with stones and crystals. But it's gonna take more than that for me to control my issues. I wasn't made for no casket or no prison cell. Every title doing numbers like I'm Miss Adele. Sandra knows I pulled us out of a living. I'm the chosen one, flowers never pick themselves.